This is a first on our channel, staying in an RV. In this video, we'll show you our experience glamping in Grand Canyon RV Park. Let's give you a tour.
A minute away from the RV park, there's McDonald's and Pizza Hut. There's even an Indian restaurant here, a Ramada. There's a Love's gas station, and right next to it is an RV park with a bunch of stationary RVs that we're gonna call home for tonight.
Take the next right to stay on North Grand Canyon Boulevard.
So I'm gonna go in and check in, and those are the RVs.
That is so exciting.
And here is the RV park sign, the Canyon Getaway or Gateway RV Park.
Oh, thank you.
Coffee and tea.
So the units have 5 to 7 minutes of hot water. After that, it takes 20 minutes to reheat. And here's the Wi-Fi network name and the Wi-Fi network password. It's a little bit spotty, so we recommend using your personal hotspot. And then here's the front office phone number. I'll be here till 10 p.m. You're going to take a left and then drive up. It'll be the first trailer on your right-hand side. And here's your packet.
Perfect.
All right, cool. We are all checked in. Staff here is awesome.
Super nice.
By the way-
And this is so exciting. Oh my God.
By the way, we still don't know what an RV looks like. I think I've seen
Yeah.
pictures.
And that's the exciting part.
Yeah, now we have 45 minutes of daylight. Let's go show you guys what an RV looks like. It's spot number 9.
That's us. That's nice.
That's 9, the first one. Welcome to RV life. Finally,
That is so
on
cool.
Cousin Isa channel. Because we're in Arizona, of course the first thing you notice is the red. Here is the back of the RV, extended bedrooms or rooms, maybe living room area and then bedroom. Really nicely done. Kind of reminds me of when we stayed at the Getaway Cabin in Tennessee, northern Tennessee.
Come on in.
Right, so there are some metal steps that will take you in.
We love camping, and the whole idea of making a home away from home, setting up and coming up with the ideas and playing games and all that stuff is just way too exciting for all 4 of us. And this is just camping on another level. So this is your cute little kitchen. Look at the size of the sink. It's huge. It's massive. Now you have a nice window. We have a stove, an oven.
They sent an email that there is no toaster here. You can toast using the oven.
This is a microwave.
Yeah,
Yep.
microwave. So microwave, full oven, full stove. So you can do proper cooking here.
You have a coffee maker. You have glasses, cups, bowls, and plates. This is where your spoons are. You have a can opener and a bottle opener.
We have stayed at a homeboat in Lisbon.
Yes.
Years ago, a couple of years back, we stayed in Lisbon in a homeboat.
Yeah.
And it was very, very tiny.
That was very tiny, yeah.
This kitchen is like a mansion compared to that.
We have a full-size fridge. All we gotta do is just fill it up.
I was not expecting a giant size TV. Now, ours don't come with a Roku. They're installing Rokus in all the RVs in this RV park, but they do have DVDs, and they said if you're bored until 10 o'clock, we can go pick some DVDs and watch some movies here. There's a little electric fireplace down below. DVD player over there. Sofa. I don't know if that's a pull-out sofa. So
Ooh.
that turns into a bed as well. Then you can check out the ceiling. A little nightlight and a couple of smoke detectors. So this is your TV living room area.
Moving on to the dining area. This is your dining table with 2 couches on the side, which is perfect for the 4 of us. What I love about this space is that there's a lot of windows all throughout, and there's enough lighting, there's enough seating, and you still have a lot of space to walk around. This is quite spacious.
There are a couple of USB ports. They did leave us with a couple of water bottles and some magazines about Williams. There's a bunch of activities to do here, including Grand Canyon.
Now let's take a look at this. That looks like storage. Oh, this is kind of like a pantry. You have your pots and pans, and you have your grilling utensils.
This RV also comes with an outdoor area. We're going to show you that in a minute. Let's go check out this bedroom.
I love how cozy this is, and this is perfect. You have windows on each side, you have some shelves. The bed seems perfect, and then
You have
more storage.
more storage with couple of mirrors on it. You know, it's enough space for you to have a comfy night. We'll test the beds here tonight.
Now, we do have a few outlets on the side of your bed, which is extremely helpful because you can charge your devices.
And last but not least, up top couple of lights and window if you want some fresh air. The floors are also luxury vinyl here, which is kind of nice, easy to clean.
Now, on this side is your thermostat, and then in this small space, they managed to put another cabinet or closet here, which comes with an extra blanket and a heater. You can see that they have put outlets everywhere. Even I noticed a few more in the kitchen and just a random spot. We'll move on to the bathroom.
A paddle flush. You have a shower. The shower is actually decent size. The hot water lasts about 5 to 6 minutes, and then you have to wait about 20 minutes for more hot water to come in. And then you got your sink with soap and a mirror. It also has a closet in here as well. Has anybody else used this? I think maybe this is how you flush. Now in the instructions, it said you gotta flush maybe 2 or 3 times, but we'll find out. We'll experiment. Now they did give us a bathroom code, Alia. You can, if you don't want to use this toilet, you can go to the actual bathroom and they have unlimited hot water over there.
We're gonna move on, and this is something I wasn't expecting because we did see a bedroom and we did see a pull-out bed. There is another bedroom. There is a lot of windows on the side, big window, and a huge full-size closet.
That is your full tour of the inside. Now let's bring the kids in and then we'll show you the outside.
Are you guys ready to come in?
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, what? This is like a hotel room, like but better.
Welcome. You got your kitchen, you got your dining table, you have a couch.
You're gonna love that.
I know, I do.
Kids, did you see the giant TV and a fireplace?
Oh, I didn't even.
And this is our bed.
Aww, it's actually adorable. I love the little blinds. That's actually adorable.
Okay, do you want to see the bathroom?
Yeah.
Go on, take a look.
Do you guys see the paddle flush?
Also, it's like a pedal. And it's a flush. And it opens a little trap door.
Yeah. You want to see the storage closet next?
This is not a storage closet.
That's your bedroom. Outside, a couple of things to note. They do have a no smoking sign, which I appreciate. The smell inside is of some sort of a cedar freshener.
Yeah.
There was some worry on reviews. People were talking about, RVs have a smell. I don't smell that. It's like cedar, so it smells nice. Outside, again, those metal steps, plastic chairs here. They have your picnic bench and a full-on propane gas grill. This is the second door that leads into our back bedroom. And if you need to take out the awning, it needs to come back in by 7 p.m. and you need to ask them for permission. I'm sure there's some technicality there. So a lot of nice seating area. We're not going to be using any of this because it is cold outside.
It is very cold.
It is very cold. This is that back bedroom that's sticking out. Like that's where our bed is. This is plugged into a 30 amp outlet. They did send an email if you have an electrical car, they do not have the facility to host electrical cars. That is your living room area, or the living area with the couch and the picnic table and the dining table. And we're surrounded by other RVs here, but next to us we have a whole bunch of empty spots. So we're only gonna have one neighbor on one side, so it's gonna be a nice and quiet night. Now the kids are really having a lot of fun inside.
Yeah.
We're moving our stuff in. We may have missed a fire pit. They do sell about $6 or $7 firewood bundles. You cannot bring your own wood, but $6 and $7 is actually quite reasonable. On Google, you want to search for this spot. This is called Grand Canyon RV Glamping. But when you come here, the park sign shows Canyon Gateway RV Park. All the lights are turned on. Now we're gonna go in and make this our home, and then probably go out and grab a bite right across the highway. We brought our stuff inside, and the thermostat kicked in. See, we are unpacking. The kids are just having a ball in there. But I noticed the fan just kicked in. Hot air is blowing in. It's going to be like in the 30s, So it's going to be pretty chilly in Arizona. but I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah, we were outside for 5 minutes and I'm still cold. Especially coming from Vegas where we were barely wearing any jackets. All of a sudden, this is now really cold.
Yeah. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go out to eat. There is an Indian restaurant close by. We're gonna go out and eat, and then we'll decide whether we buy some supplies to make some food tomorrow morning for breakfast. This place does not come with any salt, pepper shaker. Bring your own condiments or salts or spices. His is now craving, or has been craving, onion rings for the past 2 days. We're gonna go get those first, and then Alia, Isa, and myself are gonna go to that Indian restaurant. We're gonna bring you along with us because this is part of RV life. We are deciding not to cook, so then we have plenty of time to come back on this table and play exploding cats. Another thing to note, there's these pop-up lights that you can just quickly press a button. There's plenty of them around here and over here. Let's see what the RVs look like at night. All right, that's our RV at night. There is a Love's station right behind us. We may go there and see if they have any grocery items instead of driving to Safeway, which is about 7 minutes away. And then you come back here. This is the back of the RV. I think 4 RVs down, there is a car there. So I think all of these are empty. Very surreal to be in the middle of Williams. I figure I'd talk a little bit about safety. So generally, it's the same kind of feel that you would get when you go to a campground, locking our RV, we made one backpack with all of our valuables that we're gonna bring with us. So we're not leaving any valuables in the RV. It all depends how comfortable you feel, next to a gas station. I'm sure it's fine. All right, so our first joint was to satisfy his craving for onion ring, and so we had Carl's Jr. Now this is connected to Subway's, which is connected to Love's. All right, Alia, we are at a Indian restaurant in the middle of Williams. Yeah, Williams, Arizona. There's only one Indian restaurant here. I'm gonna show you guys a quick peek of this restaurant. The only Indian restaurant in all of Williams, Arizona. So that's what the restaurant looks like, and over there is the buffet. They have like maybe 4 or 5 veg. It's a non-halal restaurant. Yeah, and this is $18.99 for unlimited. So we're gonna go dig in. Now we're buying fruits, either that or this, just to kind of clean our palate, because that buffet was quite heavy. Although the naan bread was pretty good. We are done at Safeway. You know what was interesting? All the bag of chips, they're like ballooned up because this city is at 7,000 feet above sea level. So I remember when we went to Quito, Ecuador, that was 9,000 feet above sea level. This one is 7,000 feet. So you definitely feel it, and it is freezing. It is very cold. We can't wait to get back to the RV so we can settle in and play Exploding Kittens. This is downtown
In
Williams.
600 feet, turn right onto South Tabor Street.
We're on Route 66, so of course we have to take a picture with the mural. So let's all get out. October 13th, Williams, Arizona, last town bypassed by I-40. Historic Route 66 in Arizona. By Route 66. That was a quick detour. Let's head back to our warm RV.
Is this real?
Here we are back at our RV. We were sharing some ghost stories off Route 66. We are in Williams, Arizona. Williams, Arizona was the last town on Route 66. And so we saw a mural, we were taking pictures, and then the kids are like, what is Route 66? And so Route 66 started, it's the first official highway that was fully paved. All right, car's locked. Everything is here. about 11 o'clock at night. We had some fruit, some yogurt. I got the thermostat really up. It's about 28 degrees outside, so it is quite chilly. And the wind is, oh, what is that?
It's an exploding kitten, so he's munching on some dynamite and then the ship explodes.
Exploding Kittens.
very peaceful
That's the game
game.
choice. We're learning how to play that.
The way you do it is just pick up three, look at them.
Oh my god. I exploded. So we are learning this game called Exploding Kittens as Alia and I were...
Exploding my brains right now.
Yeah. So this is the first time we were playing this. It was like one of the best rated games on Amazon. And the kids got it, but the adults are learning. I can't tell you how happy I was when I actually got this card and exploded. See, my spaceship just exploded. So I was very happy because I'm out of the game and these three are still playing and it's midnight. I just had some snacks and whatever. I was hanging out here. Kids are playing here. Bathroom. And in just a few minutes, can't wait to be here. Enjoy. Have a good night. See you in the morning. Look at the outside. Here's another RV. I think there's nobody in the other RV, but probably leave that light open. And I'm falling down. It is the next morning. It was a very peaceful night. I did wake up a couple of times just to go check on the kids, put the blanket on them. Some people did complain about this bed, but as you can see, this is like memory foam. We found this extremely comfortable, and we're coming from staying a couple of nights at Palazzo with extremely amazing beds on the Las Vegas Strip. So coming from there to an RV was perfect. It is 8 o'clock. I just called the RV park office. Hopefully they can come show us how to use this, because for breakfast we're gonna have DiGiorno pizza and some fruits. Now, because we are in Williams, Arizona, it is at 7,000 feet high in the air. So last night when we visited a grocery store, all of the bag of chips look like this. You know, now we have been at some high cities like Quito, Ecuador, which is 9,000 feet, but never have seen this happen to bags of chips.
These little ovens, they cook fast, so always keep an eye on it.
Okay.
And then take this and turn it to the right to turn it off. We don't
That-
leave the pilot on
Okay,
because if it goes out, it will smell gas.
got it.
Alrighty?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. All right, we're having breakfast and enjoying this.
Feature of the RV.
Yeah, the feature of the RV where it sticks out. Here we have the pizza in the oven. All right, our breakfast pizza is ready. And as we were sitting here, all we did was make a DiGiorno pizza, and the whole RV smells like DiGiorno. But the coolest part about this with your kids, the very first thing Isa said to me this morning was, "Can we do this again, please?" And they didn't say that in Palazzo. Like, that was such a nice luxury living, a huge room, looking at the sphere. But here, in an RV, Hiz and Isa, they're like, "We gotta do this again. This is so," Hizer said, "This is so humble. It's so cozy. Can we do this again?" So there you have it. Try RV. If you're afraid of it, heading towards Grand Canyon, and you don't want to spend $400 a night, for $150, you can experience this with your family. All right, let's go load the car. We are all packed up, ready to go, and gotta load the car with all of our stuff. Alright, now we gotta throw this out. Literally a minute away is the office. Dump this. Alright, here's the trash. Now you can see all the trucks at the Love gas station. There's the men's and women's bathroom is behind the office building. You get a key code. No outside firewood permitted. Right, so the downtown Williams is about 5 minutes away from the RV park. We'll go this way. That way you guys can see some of the other RVs. There is a bigger size than ours. That was about $50 more, but we opted for the smaller one. We actually wanted a small van life experience. I think this was a good intro into the pros and cons of living in an RV. And one of the biggest con is all around resources. So you got to just make sure that you keep in mind that water supply is limited. I took a hot shower this morning. It was fine. I think the water runs out at 6 minutes, but I was done within like 4 or 5 minutes. Point number 2 is all around cooking, so that you do have a full-on oven, but you do not have toaster. And of course, this is an RV, so you can't just plug in any devices like toasters. We had an oven and it was fine, had difficulty turning it on, but the staff was very friendly and they came and helped us with that. But the most important thing is cost. So if you're looking for a cheaper option and you're closer to Grand Canyon, this was fantastic. I think we paid less than $150 for a night for 4, where something like this would have costed us about $350 if you were staying within the Grand Canyon National Park. You do have to consider it's an hour away drive into Grand Canyon, so this was a nice little different experience for the kids and for the family. All right, final checks are all done. Alia,
Looking good.
ready to head out?
Yeah.
So hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this quick night, our experience at an RV park in Arizona. And on that wonderful note, we're gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye. This is
So-
ours?
Yeah,
You said we did the smallest one.
yeah, that is the smallest one. The other ones are bigger. Do you like it?
This is so big.
Springdale?
The Springdale.
Massive. Sheesh. Oh my god. This is
So cool. I love that.
This
I
is
love
very
that.
cool.
This is so cool.
no animals are harmed in the making of this Christmas time. 2 dogs, however, were made to feel like complete fools. Merry Christmas from the dog.
That's the Love sign. So you can kind of see the Love's gas station. You're finally experiencing that.
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling.
It is very weird.
It's very strange. We're like so close to the parking lot. We're in the RV. Let's check up on the kids. I think they're just loving it. Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
You playing some video games?
Yeah.
How was it? Was it too cold last night?
It was good.
It was good? Was it too hot?
Isa kicking my stomach.
You woke up with Isa kicking your stomach?
And I stretched out when I woke up.
But look how organized the suitcase is. I like it.